When the day-to-day of your weight loss journey is boring, you're doing it right. Most of the workouts are gonna be just workouts. They're not even gonna be that intense if you're doing it right, most of them. There will be times in your workout where maybe on a scale of 1 to 10, you push yourself to a 9 or 10, but a lot of them are gonna be 6s and 7s from an effort standpoint. Your meals, for the most part, there's gonna be a lot of meals that you eat during the week that are just standard stuff. When you get to the point where this stuff is really you're building momentum, you keep things as normal or regular or routine as you possibly can. It's you're going to have plenty of opportunity to sprinkle variety in here and there, but and try new things. But in general, it's not about constantly trying to confuse your body. It's not muscle confusion. It's not trying to have every possible meal that you make this brand new recipe, plated to perfection, of course. It's very standard. Your morning routine, your evening routine, pretty standard stuff. So if you're bored, it doesn't mean that something is wrong. It actually means that this stuff is working. And as you're doing your progress updates, collecting your info over the course of time, looking for trends, it really just becomes very steady. You're not looking for excitement in the day-to-day routine. As a matter of fact, when it comes to your minimum daily actions and your weekly goals, that's actually a time to practice consistency from a calm headspace, moving at a deliberate pace internally. This stuff should not require discipline just to follow through each and every day. It's not a struggle. You're not on a struggle bus. If you're struggling, it's actually about how do we set this up based around your preferences, what you're willing and able to do, and get it to where you can follow through. That truly is where all of this stuff starts. It does come back to your preferences. And yes, as you go throughout, you'll try new things, add some variety. There will be some things that when you try it, you really like it. So you want to do more of that. You replace some of the stuff that maybe you're doing now. That happens. But thinking that each and every day, each and every choice needs to be something new and novel. Yeah, weight loss, and you'll hear me say this a lot. Weight loss um, really comes down to your weight loss journey comes down to making choices. You're deciding how you're gonna work out. You're deciding what you're gonna eat. You're deciding how you're gonna manage all the stuff that you manage in your day to day. You're figuring out how to fit this stuff into a schedule that you already have. You're the expert on your schedule. You're the expert on your life. How do you take all these elements of eating and exercise and fit them in, and lifestyle management and fit them in? How do you take care of yourself and make it work within your life? It's a lot of trial and error at first, but the good news is you're probably a couple of decades into this stuff. You know what works for you or what has worked for you at certain points. And you figure out how that looks now. Is it just like it was before? Many times not. You're going to have to tweak things a little bit, but that's okay. But once you figure out what works for you and how it works for you, you don't have to make all that many adjustments. And it does become routine and it does become boring. Consistency is boring. And the fitness industry has sold us on the novel ideas. Again, let's confuse our bodies. Let's have the constantly try these new snacks and meals, and let's constantly try these new recipes. Like, novel makes money. If you think that you need excitement, you're gonna be like, I need to try that, right? So like, but novel isn't about sustainability. Excitement is not sustainability. Um, it really just, you were taught to always be ready to look at the next latest and greatest thing. You weren't taught how to really develop consistency and follow through and build momentum with one thing. You can't build momentum if you're constantly changing. But this is something that, the real big opportunity here is for you to ask yourself, what is it that I enjoy doing? What is it that's worked for me? How can I fit that into my life? This is a chance for you to stop chasing the excitement and figure out what works best for you. And again, if you're already there, you've got a nice bit of momentum going with your routine, enjoy it. Follow through as best you can. Again, you're not going to be perfect, but that really shouldn't be what you're after. So that is what I have for you. Now, if you're watching on if you're watching on YouTube and you're brand new, welcome. If you like what you're seeing, go ahead and subscribe. Once you've done that, go ahead and share this video with somebody that you think would like to watch it. If you're listening onto the podcast and you're brand new, welcome. If you like what you're hearing, please go ahead and subscribe and then rate and review the podcast wherever it is that you're listening. And then, of course, share the episode with someone that you think would like to listen to it. But yeah, that is what I have for you. So thank you as always for listening and watching, and I'll talk to you again real soon.